To all the people that make hateful comments or put people down or whatever else, I hear you and I feel you. I see that you're crying out for help. But don't do it. You don't know what your off the comment is doing to someone. That it may be the catalyst for them to do something like take their own life. The catalyst of making them feel so unworthy. I know that you're obviously hurting in some capacity in your life, but it doesn't make it okay to make someone else feel that way. What is brave is taking a stand and saying, I'm hurting too. I feel like that too. I don't want to feel this way anymore. Being mean to somebody else isn't going to help you in the long term. It might make you feel good in the interim, but it's not going to help you in the long term. So rather than do that, you also need to put your hand up and say, shit at home's not good, or I don't like myself and I don't know what to do about it, or I don't know how to accept other people for how they are. There's nothing wrong with putting your hand up and saying you need help. There really isn't. And while it's not your responsibility for what someone else does to themselves, we all have a responsibility to do the right thing, because we don't know what everyone's going through. The same as we don't know what you're going through. You know, you don't just turn around and be mean to someone just for the hell of it. Some people there is, but most of the time there's a deeper reason than that. So this is your chance to stick your hand up and say, I need it too. I need that help too. I don't want to be this person anymore. I don't want to feel this way anymore. I need help. Because while we're always looking to the victim, we've also got to see that the people that are saying these hateful comments, there's also something going on for them as well. So while I don't condone it and I don't think it's right, I can also see from the other side that you're hurting as well. So please put your hand up as well. Rather than reaching a hand out to push people down, to make people feel less than you, to make people feel worthless, how about you take your hand and lift someone up instead? So for every mean comment that you want to make, instead you make a positive comment, a nice comment, and see how that makes you feel instead of making someone feel like shit. And please put your hand out for help yourself. Again, rather than taking that stand to walk over the people that may lift you up for a second, how about you stand and let those people stand beside you? How about you stand and use your power for good rather than evil? How about you stand and realise that your one comment could be the 1,000 comments that finally tip someone over the edge? And do you really want to be that for someone else when you could be standing there holding them up and praising them, regardless of whether you like them or not, regardless of whether you like what they do or don't do or whatever else? You can always find a positive in any situation or person, anyone. Even I could. The people that don't necessarily like me or that I don't like, I can still find a positive to say to them if I choose to. Or I just don't say anything at all, because we're not all destined to like each other. We're not all destined to be the same as each other. But there's a difference between letting them go on with their life and how they choose to live and being a dick. So this is for all those people out there that are being dicks. It's time to put the dick back in the pants. And it's time to make a difference for the good, to make a difference in your own life and say, yes, I need help. Yes, I choose something different. Because you may not realise what you're doing to someone else, but you may be cutting them in half or in quarters or whatever. And it's not cool anymore. We're at a time now where we can see what we do to other people. And me calling you a dick, if that hurts, imagine what the spiteful comments that you may be saying or writing to somebody else, how that feels. It's not on anymore. It's time to start lifting and empowering people. It's not a time to start walking all over people and belittling them. It's enough. We've done it all and it's not working. So how about now we choose to either not say a single thing, or we choose to say, yeah, you're cool. You're freaking so awesome. And I'm awesome as well. And I'm going to start feeling awesome and letting other people feel awesome. So I feel you. I feel your pain. But please, enough's enough. It really, really is. And you may be strong enough to outlast the comments that you're saying to other people, but some people aren't. So it's getting outside of your little circle of writing or saying and realizing that what you say really can make a world of difference to someone else, good and bad. So what legacy do you want to leave? What legacy do you want to leave? Do you want to stand in your power and be fucking awesome? Or do you want to be that comment that someone else reads on someone else's page after someone takes their life, or spirals into a hellhole and can't get back out of it? What legacy do you want to leave?